Okay, if no one's here, I'm just still gonna start because I'm not gonna wait forever. Um, all right. Well, people can catch the VOD once I'm done. So for people who have Excel, they could open Excel and you can follow along. Because it'll be easier rather than just like watching, trying to remember everything. But I'll try to save a bunch of the notes and stuff. So I think most of the shortcuts also work for Google Sheets. Um, all right, so I have like a paper and I was just gonna like type it in Excel. So whoops. So I don't know if people probably don't know this, but my my job, I basically deal with Excel like every day. I'm just gonna make this a little bit bigger so people can see. Oh my God, that's so freaking huge. So Excel, is that too small? Maybe do like shortcuts? Maybe like bold it. Maybe I do have to make it bigger. Bam. This is a little bit too big. All right, so there's like the basic copy, Control C. So basically Control C, and you'll see like the dotted lines around the border. And paste is Control V. Oh, all right. So you can just copy. I copied it, and then F2 is a shortcut to go inside the cell. Erase that, backspace V. Then there's cut, which is Control X. Basically, it moves the cell. So Control X, it basically moves and then Control V basically removes the contents in the cell. And it preserves the links. You do equals, cut, paste. This references this new cell now. Um, I don't know if people have. So some keyboards have this like paper icon next to the right control button. That's basically the same thing as a right click. So you can do. There's okay, paste. I sometimes use paste as values. Basically, you can do right click this. Oh wait, you have to copy it first. Copy, right click, paste paste options is regular paste. You could paste as values if you don't want the formula. Paste the formulas, transpose, whatever. You could right click, click paste special, and you could do values. Oh, actually I should do it here. So copy this, select this cell you want to paste it in, paste special, values, there it goes. Or I usually Control C copy, use the right click icon, which brings up that button for the right click icon, which is on my keyboards to the left of the right control button. There, press S, because this S is underlined, you go straight to it. You press S. You could do D. Oh, never mind. D. All right, S, whatever. And then V for values, which basically the S is highlighted, the V's underlined. It's basically doing the same thing. Use Wait, I do science and technology. I updated my thing. I swear I hit the update. Yes, it's science and technology. So they right click, paste special, click or press S. I'm just like writing what I have on my notes. Basically, I give this to like the interns. It's like, if you don't know Excel or whatever, here's some basic stuff we usually use. Wait, I'm trying to read. Okay. Or I mean, I'm gonna save this like list of like stuff, and this is just like the basic stuff, and then you could just refer to it if you want. Or I don't know if people have, or press button next to control that to right next to right control button that wait paper icon. Press S and then V or select values. You can also paste special formulas, formats, column widths. So let's say I just want to copy and paste, actually. Let's say I want to copy this sum formula. Let's say this is 3 and 4. You can just, if you want the same formula, you just copy, paste. I press F2 so you can see like the cells it's referring to. Or you could do copy, and then use the mouse to right click, paste special formulas. You could also copy, paste special formats. It's all highlighting. Hello, True Triotic. Oh yeah, what? Undo? Wait. I'm sure everyone knows undo, right? Control Z. Is the Control Y a such thing? No, that's something else. What else is there? You could basically paste special anything. Transpose. I don't know if you guys remember what transpose in math. Basically, it transposes it like this. And it still retains the formula. In Excel, let me see. Control Shift C? No. Yep. Undo. Oh no, it's Control Y. We do. It is Control Y. Oh, I'm like doing all this stuff and not even, I'm just like, oh, basically I just copied an empty cell and like just wanted all these empty, so I just pasted the empty cell. Or you could just like highlight these and do like delete, but then this highlighting is still there. Oh, so you can, so wait, what's the, okay, that's the paste stuff. Oh yeah, wait, column width. So like this column width, let's see, let's say I want, let's, hold on. You can, so right now all the cells are like the same width, but then all this stuff is kind of overflowing to the other columns, but it's really in this one cell. You can hover your mouse between the C and the D, double click, and it just extends to fit the longest whatever. Now, if you want to change it back, you can like just like click and drag it. Or you can, if you want it to be the same as like the column width of like this, you copy that and then W for column width. I just did that with the button on the keyboard. And that's what it, and then that happens. It's not like that important. I use it because like I make exhibits and we have to like kind of make it pretty. um okay, there's move to right of tab, which is control plus page up. So right now there's one tab. If I make a new tab, or just make a bunch of tabs, if you want to move to sheet 2 is control, actually control page down. Oh, so that's wrong. Okay. Move to right, the right of the tab is actually page down. And to go back, it's just do control page up too. I always use F2 to like go inside the cell. It's like faster. Oh, and then to select the whole, instead of selecting one letter at a time, which is like shift, you're holding down shift and use the arrow key to go to the left. To select the whole thing at once, you could do control shift, left arrow key. That works for like anything. Like if you're gonna Google anything and you just wanna, you're on the keyboard already, you just wanna like select all the words and erase it, you could just do that. There's move to cell A1. Control home. So right now, the cell, I'm in cell C13. If I want to just go to A1, you just do control home. And it's over here. You can also do control end, which I guess saves the last cell you were. Control backspace. While you're in Excel, while you're inside. Oh, or you mean like in Google. It doesn't work in this one. Control backspace doesn't work in this one. I mean, at least for Excel. Select the entire row. Oh, I should. Okay. Shift spacebar. So you do hold. Oh, hold. I should say hold space. Well, you're doing it pretty quickly. You could hold shift and spacebar, I guess. Or do them all at the same time, which nope. You hit the space early, it just goes inside that cell. Maybe I'll just do like hold shift spacebar. And then if you want, there's like an extra space. So if you hold spacebar, you can still hold and let go of the spacebar. Still holding shift, press the down arrow key to like select a bunch. Or if there's like say I want to select all these 4 rows at once, you can hold shift, spacebar, then hold control, and then press the down arrow key. So basically selecting multiple things, it's holding down control and shift. You can also do that like going to the right. Basically holding control and shift using the arrow keys. So select entire column. Hold control spacebar. So control spacebar. Then now this is the opposite. Now you want to select multiple columns, you hold shift. Oh no. Select hold control spacebar. You can use whoops. Oh, I guess you can't do it with just holding control. To hold shift. No. Okay. Hold control spacebar. Let go. It's still selected. Hold shift. And then use the arrow key to select one column at a time. Or if you want to select a bunch. I guess it goes to... I like, if you do this a lot of time, like just practice, it'll just be muscle memory at that point. So let's say I have like something here. And I'm in this cell A3. If I do that, and I want to select, if you hold control shift, then the right arrow key, it goes to the next non-empty cell. Then if you do it again, it should skip the empty cells, goes straight to cell F3, which it did. It just goes to the next available cell that's like filled in. If that wasn't there, it just goes like all the way to the end. So basically, it's similar. It's like selecting rows and columns, almost the similar stuff. And now, let's see. Oh, that's what the next thing. Select multiple rows, shift and spacebar. Okay, I'm not gonna write that down because that's a lot. Okay, inserting. Inserting an entire row or a column. Okay. This is gonna annoy me. Some things are like just long. Maybe I'll put it in like Word or something. So after selecting a row or a column, using the stuff above, press Control Shift plus. I mean, no. Control Shift equals. So let's say I want to insert a column. It'll insert the row above your selected row. So select a row, then Control Shift and the equal sign. So then it inserted a row. And now if you want to do a column, hold Control Spacebar, then do Control Shift plus. It adds a column before the cell. So I'm just gonna undo that. You could just like add a bunch. You can also maybe just select, if you select 3 rows, you want to insert 3 rows, just select 3 rows and do that. Alright, let me just save this, but I think it might show my stuff. Okay. I don't know what you guys would use Excel for. For me, we just get a bunch of data. So, I mean, I'm gonna have to make something up. because the next thing I'm going to show is how to create like a filter on a bunch of so I don't know, name A B C D or I don't know, yeah, what should I put? let's say let's say these are like expenses or something. uh um maybe I'm just gonna put date, but let's say, what's it, like June 1st, 2021. Oh, if you, I'm not sure. Oh, I have to zoom in. Okay. If you put your mouse at the bottom right corner and then like drag, if it's a date and you drag down, it increases by 1 day. Now, if you have like sit let's do days. I think it knows. Okay, Monday. It kind of shows on the right what day it'll be. I think Excel's smart like that. If you do Tuesday, I think if you select these two, it still like knows. I wonder if you do, what happens if you, it's like 4 days apart. Okay, so it adds for since this is like 4 days apart, then the next, if you highlight both of them and then highlight, it's like every 4 days. Let's just say whatever date. Oh no. Item. Or yeah, the dragging thing. I'm so used to keyboard and mouse that, I mean, using keyboard rather than mouse. I would just like do like, you could also do a form like, because dates are really like values. So if you were to do a value of the date, that's what that is. And you could do, so you could do that's equals that date plus 1, and it's just like 1 day. If you, and then now if you look at the values, it's basically adding 1 to the value. You can even have the value, and then there's a function called date. No. What's date value? Nope. Actually, no. Okay. That's a value. You can go up here. So like home. And there's like different things you can convert it to. You could do short date. Basically changes to date. I don't know. Pencils? uh paper? Uh um groceries? I'm just like, feel free to throw whatever ideas out. Or like rent or so, I don't know. Whatever. And then like cost. Like I don't know, $10. Expensive stuff. Oh, so I put the dollar sign. I think you'll just know it's like current, so it changes to currency. If you just if you copy it, it'll like preserve the formats. You do like 10, it's just the general, and basically whenever you copy and paste, just like regular copy and paste, it preserves the formatting. So if those these have dollar signs, if you put like 5, then that still has dollar signs. You don't even have to put dollar signs, but I already did. I don't know, like 50, 1,000, whatever. You could do, okay, I'm going off track. I wanted to do it like okay, filter. So say you want to sort it by whatever you sort any of these columns. So shift. Okay, could do shift control, hold shift control, right arrow key, down arrow key. Oh wait, hold on, I want to check. Okay. Okay, and then either you let go of control and shift, or you could just hold on to it and then press L. It basically puts these little arrows at the bottom right corner, which so then you can like filter. You can sort Z to A. Okay, because it was a formula. So that won't work. It's still thinking, it's still preserving the formula, but since it was based on this and it changed, there's a value error, so I could just undo. And I'm just gonna copy paste as values. You could do sorting C to A, you could sort the date, you get out, this is also alphabetical order, or you could sort the cost. You can filter if you just want to show A. If you have multiple A's, you could do that. You could just do that for any of them, basically. You can, okay. Now if you don't want the filters, you could just select it again. Control Shift L will just take it away. Now you guys, I mean, there are a bunch of functions. You can look up a bunch of them. Basically, it's this thing over here. It's like FX. You click on it to insert functions. Here you can see just a bunch of stuff, the parameters for each function, financial, if you're using financial, if you're doing like financial, date, time, math and stats, whatever. I don't know like 90% of them probably, but you could do equal sum, select these, that's the sum, or hold on, does it work there? All right, so sometimes I guess no matter if you're like in cell D14, you do alt equals. It basically just sums up everything to like the first cell that has a number, I guess, because it's not highlighting cost. It just went all the way up to the 10. And that's that. You could do product, even though the maybe let's just say like cost per item, maybe, even though the rent doesn't make sense. I'll just put here, and then like number of items, say like 2, 3, product. No, oh, you could just do like this times. Okay, so the times is the asterisk. If you have a numpad, it's just that symbol there. Or you'll have to do, what's the asterisk? 8, shift 8. But I have a numpad, so you could just go like that. It's 20. Copy paste the formula down. In the bottom, so you can also highlight to quickly see what the sum that some of these stats down here. I don't know if you can see it. Basically, you can right click down here and you can show average count, numerical count, minimum, maximum, sum. So I sometimes look at, like, I highlight it, I was like, okay, the sum is 1065. Like maybe I don't want to do the something here. You could do that for anything. So that's like 35, average 18. Let's say these are like repeated again, but like then for the next month. I don't know if this is a leap year or not. Okay, it's not a leap year. Let's just do formula, and then I don't want them as a formula, so I'm just gonna highlight these, copy, paste as values. So now they're just values. And I'm just gonna copy, paste. So if you want to see, so it's gonna be hard to see like, oh, how much do I spend on like groceries? you don't want to like look at it, like try to find it. It's gonna take a while, especially if you have like thousands of rows and stuff. You can do, let's see, you can put the filters back again. You could select pencils, and now it only show pencils. You can just highlight it to see the sum. You can, okay, I don't know if you guys know of like pivot tables, but they're helpful. You can, it's like pretty flexible, so you can do insert pivot table. This is insert tab pivot table. Now it says select a table or range. It's there's a I guess cursor here already. You just select this and just press OK. Oh, well, hold on. Now it's gonna ask where you want it to be placed. You could put in a new worksheet or existing worksheet. If it's the existing worksheet, the location, which is currently where you selected the cell. So it's G1 in sheet 2. Press OK. And now you can just like drag these. You could, okay, so let's say you could put item. Basically, it takes all the different types of items there and cost. You can, the cost, so like anything with values, you can put here. Now it'll just automatically do it for you. So this is like way easier, faster. You can even change the field value field settings by clicking this. So right now it's doing the sum. You could do count, I guess how many times it shows up in the like table. So each of these shows up 2 times. Oh shit, love me a spreadsheet. Yep. Basically do this every day. Average, min max, product, whatever. We're just gonna do some. You can even put name and item together. It'll go like this. Because let's say I'm trying to think of, or like even date. Okay, let's hold on. I'm jumping to, so this format, I don't use this format. I don't know why it automatically breaks it down like this. We could do, I think it was ungroup. Okay, ungroup. Now it shows the dates. You can change how this looks like. I use any excuse to, yeah, I use Excel for pretty much everything. I use it for like Animal Crossing. I even had to like a whole layout. It's like, okay, for breeding like the flowers, like, all right, this flower color and this flower color would then make this one, and then you gotta use that one to breed it with another one. How I need to like lay it all out, and like you can easily erase, undo, and whatever. If I write it down, there's just gonna be a lot of scribbles. Um, oh, you could right click pivot table options. I do. Oh, by the way, wait, what version of Excel is this? Because I forgot older versions of Excel might not look like this. But you could do this. I like classic pivot table layout. You can drag fields. Now it's gonna change. Okay, so it's like, it's a little bit, okay. Yeah, keep it. I have in games. Yeah, I had, wait, I had a spreadsheet of like the stuff I needed for my PC, and like, all right, I need this, and then the cost of everything, and I'm like, okay, how much does it all cost now? So now, okay, if you don't want this totals, you could just right click and just uncheck the subtotal. And you could do this too, an A total. So pretty much it looks like this. But this one's more, you can even, wait, what's it? If you want to show the A here, you can. God, what this was. Field settings? Repeat item labels. Yeah, that's what it was. Now you can like move this column here, move this here, whatever. Well, now you have to do this if you want to. But you can move this. So in a classic view, you can drag whatever you want. Depends on what you want to use Excel for. Track of ore and make armor sets. Oh, thanks. Oh, hi, Professor. Okay, hold on. I need a drink. I do need a drink because I'm like just rambling on in my throat. It's kind of dry. Okay. Oh, I wonder if you could just. Oh, I think I would just have to like unclick it to not show it. Wait, I took 2 sips. I need. Okay. I haven't had much water. I had coffee. Oh, what just happened? Oh, I added the date back in and now it's. Okay, I'll just do ungroup. What else did I want to say? What else did I want to say? I mean, that's pretty much okay. Oh, I forgot. You can do. Maybe we'll drag the item to columns, and this is it. Just it's like a matrix. Let's remove the date. So there's just another way of it. Whatever. Can you move this item? Not really. No, yeah. You can only move the columns and rows. Okay, that's fine, Ninja. You can sort. Wait, is it already sorted? Can you sort this? Basically, it does that. You can also filter. I think pivot tables are basically like the database, but just more flexible. I'll just leave it at that. There. Okay, now I don't know how many of you have heard of like VLOOKUPs or HLOOKUP. Basically, it's like a vertical lookup. If you have a whole database, it's just, okay, I'm gonna do something else. Say I do if let's just say claim because I do claims insurance stuff claim number 1. I'm just gonna have a bunch of claims. Okay. Let's say paid loss and then reserves. Oh, let's just do pay loss. Okay. I'm just gonna do it. Easy numbers. Let's say you I don't this is small, but say there's like a a database of like thousands of claims, and you want to okay, thousands of claims. Let me think of a situation. Let's say there's something you want to know for whatever you're doing the paid loss of claim 3. Maybe there's something special you need to know for this. Now you can instead of you can put a filter and just like 3 paid loss 3,000. But then if there's thousands of entries, it might take forever. So you can just put the claim number you want. You could do equals VLOOKUP. Now so I think VLOOKUP is just short for vertical lookup because you're looking up on the columns, which are vertical. Okay, when you start typing out VL and now it's VLOOKUP's highlighted, you could just hit tab. It just selects it for you and it tells you the parameters. So the lookup value, you want to look up. Now you could, okay, when you do it the first time, you could just use the up arrow key and it just goes up like here. Do you want to choose 3? Now you want to look up that value. It says table array. You want to look that number up on this table. And to lock, I don't know who you guys know locking, but if you hit F4 the first time, it locks cell A15 to B20. So basically it locks that whole table. So if you copy that formula down, whatever, it's still going to maintain that table range. If you hit F4 again, it changes whatever the dollar sign is in front of is whatever is locking. It's either locking the column or the row. Oh, like what I deleted. That's fine. Then comma, column index. So you'll have to know what column the paid loss is. It's in column 2, whatever you start. The claim number is in column 1, and then the paid loss column 2. Now if the claim number was in column 2, paid loss is column 3, it depends where you're just choosing the range of the table. So okay, column index. Oh, 2. And now you can type true for appropriate match, which it says the values in the first column of table array must be sorted in ascending order. I don't know, I never use true, so I don't really know. False, we want the exact number. So you hit enter and it gives you 3000. Now you can just pull. Now if you want a so say like 5, just copy and paste that down. If you hit F2 in the cell you're in, you can see the formula. You can change this, whatever, change anything you want. Or you can just like hit 5 here and this just automatically changes. Depends on, I mean, there's just a bunch of ways of doing it. Depends on like what you're setting this, whatever you're doing. Maybe you have a spreadsheet and there's like there's like a cell highlighted out of thick borders and you want like paid, wait, maybe there's 2 of these and you have claim number and then you have the pay loss. Oh, by the way, you can link to other tabs. So like, let's say this would be like an input. You input 3. I want the pay loss. I could retype this again. Or I can just copy this formula, go to the next tab, paste it. Now it's still preserving those cells in this spreadsheet that it doesn't know that you copied it from 2. So you can just like move this, claim number D5. You're gonna have to highlight this, go back to sheet 2, highlight the correct table. Now, I don't know if you can see, you probably can't see it. Okay, now it says this, right? But you have to lock it. Oh shoot, it says sheet 3. Okay, hold on. You just have to do it here. Basically select it, press F4, locks it, enter, you press 5, and that changes. So similar with like tabs, you can reference other tabs. You can also you can create another whole entire new file. So Control N to make a new file. You can even refer to that old file. So you could do like equals, go back to book. I guess I have as book 1, the new file is book 2. Equals, and then like you just select whatever it'll say in the formula on top. So let's say select like 5,000 and hit enter, and now there's just this 5,000, a new file. This this is helpful in depending on what you do. Like for me, instead of putting everything in one file, and like also instead of flipping through tabs, or like one file is meant to do something and then you want to create a new file to do something else, but you also want to use information from like the first file, you can do this equals thing, or you can even do like you could do any function basically and refer to the tab or the file. Okay, I kind of stopped putting it's not really a shortcut, but wait, oh wait, create, let me just write this again. Create a filter from data, which is select all data, or highlight, select highlight / highlight. No, select all data. And is pressed or even the right word? This will put filters on top on the first row, I guess. First highlighter row. Oh, you guys know toggling through programs, Alt Tab. I'm sure you know that. I mean, I could just, I'll just put it on. Everyone knows this, right? Oh, shift cells. Hold on. Do you need a shift cell? Alright, so this is not really like, say you just want to move this cell down, you could right click. Let's see, insert I or press I. And just like shift cells right, shift cells down. So it's just this one cell. Or whoops, where you want to shift whatever you're highlighting. No. What? Down. Okay. Then you could do delete this cell, but I don't know why shift up. Or entire row? Okay, just deleted that whole thing. Sometimes I hit F2 and accidentally hit F1. Oh, hold on. Add Excel shortcuts. Shortcuts to quick access toolbar in Excel. So, oh, I have it up here. Oh, I don't know. It might be hard to see. So whatever. So these tabs up here, there's just a bunch of stuff. Let's say so. I don't know. Wait, this might be defaulted. But I added like these little shortcuts. Basically, you can, let's say, go to formulas, and let's say you usually use evaluate formula. Instead of going here, pressing it every time, you could just right click this and add to quick access toolbar, and it'll just go down here. And then you could just quickly access that. Or you could remove it. If you have any errors, it'll tell you where the errors are. Evaluate formula, let's say it just takes a step by step, but there's one step, so it'll just show me the sum. But maybe there's like a complicated formula where there's like a bunch of nested functions, and you can just use that to see how they calculate it one step at a time. Let's say okay, and then there's like trace precedence and trace dependence. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna do something simple. Now, trace precedence show arrows that indicate which cells affect the value of the currently selected cell. Use control left bracket to navigate to precedence of the selected cell. So we have this cell selected trace precedence. You can see this like dotted arrow, line arrow, whatever, and then this little spreadsheet on this little spreadsheet icon. If you double click the dashed arrow, this thing will show up. It's like go to, and it will show you where that, I guess, what is feeding into this formula. If it's like a link to something, so it's like, oh, that is based on this. You could remove that. You could do trace dependence. Now, what cells are dependent on this? This cell is dependent on this because it's using that cell. So I use that a lot. I never use this. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of financial stuff I don't use because it's not really financial. I just do like the basic stuff. What's here? Data. I don't. Oh. Let's say this is important. Let's say you made a mistake somewhere, and this is really like, whoops. Oh, the heck happened? This was supposed to be July. Oh, wait, no, that's the next year. Whoops. You guys didn't catch that. I meant next month. Okay. Look, I made a mistake. Okay. It's like, okay. Let's say now this is like 1500. You have this happens sometimes at work where I'm like, we rely on pivot tables. We realize something is wrong in the database itself. We have to correct it, and then forget to refresh the pivot table. So you have to right click, hit refresh, and now that updated. Like me and my coworker was like, why are we off? Like what's going on? And I was like, okay, we have to go trace back trace back our steps. It's like, okay, did we make the correction? Yeah, we did. Now we're relying on this pivot table, and it's like, how come the numbers don't match? And then like we're like, did you refresh the pivot table? It's like, oh no, I did it. It's so funny. It would waste like, I know the first time it happened, it was like took us like 30 minutes or something and try to figure it out. And now every time that happens, now we learn from our mistakes, and then whenever we like that happens again, it's like, did you refresh the pivot table? Did you like unplug and plug the computer back again? It's like that type of thing. Um, oh my god. Oh my god, I have a good story. It's just gonna be a free story. It's nothing really. I just came to my head. So like, this is a this is about Nick. He's probably not watching, but um, when I started working, well, I'm still at the same company, but we worked at the same company, and was I an intern or maybe I just became full time? Uh, he was working on this project, and he like accidentally deleted um the folder, like one of the folders, like the files he was working on was in this folder. And he like, I was like, what? Oh my god. But like, good thing. Okay, so the thing is, I think the server backs up files like every night. And so whatever he was working on that day, it was just basically like gone. But so then our like office manager, whatever, was able to, well, had to uh restore the file from like whatever was saved like last night, and then he had to redo the work. But he's like, oh, it wasn't that bad. Or like the second time around, he knew what to do and he just did it quicker. But that's just, and then there's this other time where I don't know what he did, but they were like, the other coworkers like, you broke the internet. I don't know. I have to ask him what happened. I don't remember the details, but basically, I just remember him saying like, I basically broke the internet. Oh my god, good times. Um, but yeah, and sometimes I move like like I'm accidentally, like I want to click on a folder, accidentally drag it into another folder, without like knowing, and then like when I actually need to find, I'm like, where the heck did the folder go? And it's like in another like project folder. I'm like, what the heck? Anyway, I'm going off topic. Um, what else? Is there any questions you guys have? Anything you want to know? You can make it pretty. You can highlight stuff. That helps. You could put notes. Oh yeah, you could right click, put like a new comment. I think this is new. It used to be like a note, just note. Did I just delete it? Oh, I didn't write anything, like blah. And now there's a purple arrow. I think you could just hover over it, shows it. Now you could right click. Hold on. Why can't I delete it? Can't delete it? X? Oh, that's different than if you put new note, I guess. Then it's red. And then delete. With me, I'm not good at. Oh, charts. I don't do much with charts, but I get like the gist of it. What's a good chart? And my fields like, wait, and my field likes visuals. Oh, okay. You mean like the career field? What's a good, what kind of chart? Like a bar graph, pie chart, line graph, uh, pie 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 charts, pie cards. Okay. I'm gonna try to do some a simple. Okay, to delete the pivot table, you just have to highlight the whole thing and just delete it. I just hit D. Oh man, what's a okay? Uh, I'm just trying to think of a simple like line graphs. over time kind of. Maybe like okay, I'm just gonna do maybe like temperatures or something. Will it know that I abbreviated? Oh, it does. Now I don't know the temp Fahrenheit. Oh, maybe no, that doesn't make sense. What's the um 40? 30? Whoops, this was still a date. Oh. I forgot. You could format. You could right click and like format cells. And now you can just do like okay, I don't want I want a number. You could you could do two decimal places, whatever, use 1,000. You can instead of showing the negative sign, you could have parentheses. You could put currency, whatever. I'm just gonna do 30. More like 20? Okay. Maybe I'll just do like increment. Oh, this is good. Now if you want so all these you want the same format, you could just copy, highlight these cells, go right click, and do the paste special thing formats. Now all the cells here will have that format. I'm just go 10 until it makes sense. Whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna say 80. And now I'm just gonna decrease by 10. Even though, okay, it's not gonna make sense, but for just purposes. Okay, what do I usually do? You can guess you could highlight, insert. This is just what I know. I don't know if there's just an easier like way. Okay, so recommended charts. So I don't know what version of Excel you have, but you can do recommended charts and you could do okay, this is line. You could do the bar graphs. This. Oh, what's this? Pareto? No. All charts. Oh, you could do all charts. You just, just look through, see whatever is good or whatever. Pie chart doesn't really make sense for this. You could do bar. I think you could just, even just like the dots. Maybe we'll just do, oh, stocks. You don't do stocks. These I don't even know. Like what? Oh, I've heard of box and whisker. Let's just go with line. And these, oh, wait, can you? Oh, you can show dots connected. Yes, okay, like you can do that. Um, let's say this is 90. I think it should change. Yeah, so that changes it. This is like 30. It should automatically change if you change these. You can now I think there's a bunch of options. Chart fill. Wait, how do I add remove change chart elements? Oh, so I guess if I selected it didn't have axes, the titles, you can select that. And why wouldn't this change automatically? Do I have to select? You can just select data too. Can I change it from here? Edit? No, that's just the labels. Okay, I guess you can just change it here manually. There might be a different chart where it changes automatically. So my issue will always occur when I want to add or remove data from the chart once it's been made. Okay, so this is May. Now, s- um, so like, say it should be dynamic. Like it's based on this. So say this is gone. Oh, I mean, I could do that too. Okay, let's insert. Wait, will it work if I just insert just instead of an entire row, just two cells? Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But now you have to fill it with something. Oh, it's a formatting thing. If you put apostrophe, it changes to text. It should change. Let's say this is 75. It should automatically update. Yeah, add or remove data. I added what? You could remove. How did I add? Um, okay, okay, pretend that's not there anymore. I'm just gonna delete the row. So let's say you just want to add two cells above between September and October. I highlighted October and the 60, and then you go right click and do insert. Now you can insert by shifting cells to the right, which we don't want. You could shift these down or entire row or entire. If you just want to shift the highlighted cells, you click the shift cells down, press OK. And now you can, and then just like pull whatever, like let's say it's the same thing as before. And then you put some uh yeah, it should update. Let's say you have like um I don't even know. I'll just do like temp 2 or something. Temp 2. And let's just say they're all, I don't know, like 10 degrees higher than that one. Now if you want, if you click on the chart and it highlights it, I think you can't click on like, oh, you can click on the dots. I guess either just the general chart or like the dots and not like, you're not selecting like the axes. It should highlight the information, and I think you could just drag it and it should change, or or you could right click it, the chart, select data, and then you want to edit let's wait, what is this? Legend entries series, edit. Series name right now is highlighting the first temp. Just you could highlight that. Can you just select this? Point to it? Oh, you could just click on that cell. Now it's the series name is temp 2. Now you want the series values. Oh wait, it was showing what was highlighted. Okay. It's showing the dotted lines, the moving lines. And now you highlight that. And now you select that. Do okay. Oh, was that already? Okay. It wouldn't show it changing because I think it was already. Was it already on temp 2? You can also do the same for this. If you had a different category, just highlight that and select it. Hit OK. And that's if, like, I guess it doesn't show the highlighted cells. um a pie, pie charts. Um, I don't know what's good. What's a good pie chart? Um, but it's a similar thing. Is it? Yeah, I guess it doesn't. Let's see. Well, wait, I was trying to show. Wait, chart styles. No. There's something you can click. Oh, chart design. Okay, if you click on the chart. No, no, no. Format? No. There's something that should show up on the right side. Oh, format chart area. Okay, that's the thing. And this should show up at the side. Now, depending on what you click on, like what you want to change, you click on the dots. Okay, I clicked on one dot. Okay, click. Now all the dots are. You could change whatever you color. It's orange. Gradient, which I also have to do this for like PowerPoint. Oh my god, remember one project I have to do like PowerPoint, there's like animations and stuff, and I just played around with the animations in PowerPoint. I just learned along the way. I was like, oh, now I know how to do like fade in and out on click, make the bullets come in as you click, and then oh my god. It was fun though. You could change like a bunch of stuff here if you want to. Okay. Oh, I guess you can move this. You could change the title. You could change this. You're good at PowerPoint. That's good. I haven't actually. I didn't get the project this year, so I didn't have. I think it's a 2-year contract, and we didn't get it last year. Yeah, we didn't get it last year, so I don't have to do a PowerPoint last year or this year. We might have to bid for it for the next 2 years. So I think some other company like a bunch of companies put in their proposals and stuff, and they look at different criteria, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm thinking the cost, whatever you bid, the cost is pretty important. They probably choose like the cheapest company. And this is like, what is it? It's part of like, it's like a government project or something. So they might just be choosing whoever is cheapest. I like to think I am anyway. But you saw the pie chart, right? So, wait, what if we don't highlight the data and you want to just. Oh. Oh, for recommended, let's say you just want to create it from scratch. So select that. Then you could right click this. And it's like the same thing. Select data, chart data range, which I think would be this whole thing. Oh, and it just somehow already knew. Do you know what version of Excel you have? Like maybe that's why? Unless it's in like a setting somewhere where it's not like automatically changing. I don't know. Could it was always. Oh, so you don't remember what it is at work? I'm thinking even Excel 2007 should like automatically do it. More pie. Ah, damn it. I think. Oh, I think the easier way, like, just highlight what you need for the chart and choose a chart. Let's just choose this one. I don't know how fancy you have to be. Size? Wait, text options? Oh, wait, I feel like there's a way to have the text like showing next to the chart. It's not working. Hold on. Huh. Is it add data label? Wait. Add data call out. Oh, that was just one part of. Hold on. You have to see. I don't know if you can see it. Like, if you go out of the chart, click on a piece one time, it selects all the pieces. But then I think if you click again, it just selects that one. Oh, oh. Data callouts! I don't know why it's in percents. Oh, because it's a pie chart. Now, can you... Oh, we can move these? Okay, this is what... Top. No. Okay, we don't want that. Middle? No. Oh, you can make these bigger. Top bar. What did I do? Wrap text in shape. Okay, that's just wrapping the text. The fuck happened to the... Okay. Isn't there a... No, not... What if I... No, that's not it. Oh! Value. And percentage. Okay, percentage probably makes sense. Series name? Oh. I have to select every... Wait. Did I just select everything again? Data labels? Oh, wait. No. Label... Oh, okay, now it... You have to select all the pieces. Legend key. I guess you could even... Like, you don't even have to show this. Wait, what just happened? What if you... What if you delete it? But I think you can add it back. Oh, you could do it this way. Or bottom. Right. I think this is... What happened to the other dates? Oh, it just didn't fit. Format legend? Is it supposed to fit? Fit. I don't know how you make it fit. Wait, text size? There's no text size. No. Oh, you usually show... Yeah. You usually show less. Oh, wait. Hold on. You can just right-click this font. They'll sort of make it fit. Alright. Is there anything else? Any other question? Not for you? You could always, like... You could always text me. Or whatever you need help. If I'm available. I think I usually like learned by just playing around with it. If I'm like really, I usually, if I get errors and I have like no idea, I would ask like my coworkers first. Maybe like they had similar issues and they know. If they don't know, I'll just Google it. Um, but yeah, like I wouldn't spend like go crazy, spend too much time trying to figure out if you don't know. It's always like better to ask. Um, what else is there? But I'll. Do you want me to like save this chart or something? I probably don't. Even though this one doesn't even make sense. Hold on. Maybe I'll do like I'll put in the line graph. I'll just put that back. Oh no, this is gonna just be the only lesson because I mean there's like okay, so for me, I'm just dealing with like exhibits. We do all our exhibits and work in Excel, and then we like put it in a PDF. So say this like if you try to make it pretty. Well, usually our like exhibits and stuff look something like this. Like let's just say company ABC, and this is like workers like the name of the line, workers compensation. Do like I don't know, exhibit 1, page 1. Usually I'll write a line. Oh no, I'm just gonna put like title. You can hold on. Oh, this has to be here. Can highlight this and merge and center. Oh, if you did like a bunch of stuff here, you do like wrap text. This is just a bunch of stuff like available in home. We usually don't put underline there. Maybe there's like year year center. You put the underline here, like let's say 2020. There total. Say you want to center it. You usually put like make put a little column between each like column thing. Do like pay loss, case reserves. It's something called like I don't know. You can call it. I can call it incurred or incurred loss. But make this text column 1, 2, 3. Oops. Center that, underline, make it, whoops, highlight that, make it fit. Let's say, I'm just gonna use like dummy numbers. Put like, oh, you can, oh, I forgot to mention, you can like concatenate cells. So you could do, I could do equals this cell if it's a cell, you have to put the ampersand next to the cell. Now you want to add text, you put was it the quotation mark space. I want to add a plus quotation mark and that cell, and now it's doing 1 plus 2. So if this was like column 4 is like column 1, we usually do this like column 1 plus 2, not like the number 1 plus 2. You do 1 plus column 1 plus 2 you like copy and drag this down. This some like format. I usually we don't use show decimals. You go like use this comma style. Don't show decimals. We should show like dollar signs the first and the total. Format currency. I think we usually show the parentheses. Whatever. Actually, and that's just a simple, okay, now, oh, there's a, what's it called? You want to see how it looks like on the page layout? No, that's not it. Page break preview in the bottom right. And now it only shows you what's gonna be printed. Anything outside here, it's not. So if you do Control P, you could do fit sheet on one page. I guess it's a bunch of empty space. You can make it bigger to make it like fit more, I guess. And then like, oh, at work I have something called Adobe PDF, but I guess if you want in a PDF, you could print it to PDF and it'll just be like a PDF page. But like basically that's it. So like most of our stuff looks like this, and then just a bunch of links. I can do stuff out here and no one, it wouldn't be printed. But yeah, that's it. And then like so like the clients we usually have every year, it's like the similar thing we have to do for each of them. We just copy the files, we change the links, so there's like a edit, what is it, formula? Where's the edit links? Okay, this data. So if there was another, okay, let's say this new book, I like reference this number. Now, oh, what the heck? Is in here? Oh, this book 2 is linked to book 1, so you go to data and do edit links. If everything is preserved, all your updating is like you just you're copying last year's file for this year, and then you just want the new files to refer to the new files, I guess. So you could just like change source and just like change the files, whatever. And then all we need to do is like update inputs, check, like insert a new year. Oh, I forgot. So like if you do, let's say, okay, let's say there's new numbers. For now, I'm just gonna do this just because it's easy. Okay, and okay, I want to do a VLOOKUP this year on this. Now I don't want, you could copy and paste, but now I don't want the dollar sign, so I just like copy and paste special formulas. Change. Now if you we usually have to add like a new year. We insert it. We insert the row before the last one, so it preserves the range. So it like fill this in. So this is still looking up on now this new year. And now I could just copy and paste this down. and the sum is preserved, so the sum is still taking the sum of that new year. If I put the row or insert the row after 2021, like, and then I put this like new year, it's not picking up. It's still referencing this. You have to add the year here. I think it should now that changed. So if you go like that and that changes, but now the sum, now you have to like drag this, fix the sum, copy paste. Yeah, there's just a lot. I don't know like Visual Basic like macros or anything. That's the developer tab, which I don't have here. Basically, you can like create code to do simple things to be more efficient. If you have to do like a copy and paste, you could do like a copy paste macro. Just run the macro and what am I trying to say? The code, depending on the code, it'll be like, oh, if you want to copy all this, paste it here. If you do the code the right way, it'll do that. Instead of you trying to, simple copy paste. It's just like more efficient, but I don't really know VBA. I can like sort of read it and understand what's going on. And then if I have to I guess if I have to like edit anything, I can. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Anyone have questions? Anyone else have questions? If not, I'm just gonna call. Just it for me for the stream. I thought Pescatarian was gonna be here, but I guess he might not be available. People can watch the VOD. I think the VOD will be available for, let's see, if you have Prime, is it 60 days? I can also upload it on YouTube. I'll oh shoot, did I delete? Oh no, it's right here. I'll just save this. Maybe I'll just do like basic Excel shortcuts, I guess. I'll save this and like put it on like Google Drive and share the document. It may automatically make you open it in like Google Sheets, which looks different. You can save it at as an Excel file and just refer to it whenever. But yeah, I think if I make it like viewable, like just share it with people, just make it like a public sharing link, whatever. You can access it whenever you want. I think if I put the video on YouTube, it's just easier to go back. It won't be deleted since Twitch only saves it up to 60 days maybe if you have Prime. And after that it's gonna be deleted. But if anyone has questions later, feel free to message me. And you can like follow along. I think that helps. You can practice like a bunch and like it'll be muscle, like if you just do it I mean, you don't have to do it every day. If you want to learn, you can. But yeah, I do this like every every day for work, and it's like muscle memory at this point. And I'm like doing it fast, and I might not even I don't realize if I'm explaining something too quickly, I'll like try to slow down, but yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. I feel like every time I think of okay, so you can also right click the tabs here, right click these like arrow keys, and you can just select whatever sheet you want to go to. Like if there's like a billion tabs at the bottom and you just like can just scroll through, click the one you want to go to. Or if you all the way at the end, and I think you do hold control and then click no, there's shoot, what's the shortcut? Oh no, I forgot what it was already. I forgot the shortcut to go all the way to the first sheet. Anyway, I was like, okay. That's it. That's it. All right, thanks. Thanks for watching and taking part of your day to learn. All right, I gotta. So so originally I said 3, and then Nick was like, "We're gonna run at 3." I'm like, "Wait, but people still have school. What is people running on the track and stuff?" I was like, "All right, we go after work." And then I'm like, "I'll just stream at 1." Okay. Okay, bye guys. Bye.